Hi, I wanted to make a video today on the topic of the coronavirus. I have been asked several times via email and message and just in person when I'm out and about what I think that we can do to protect ourselves. First of all, I think that we need to understand that it's a virus. From what I have read about it and from what I understand, the flu is much worse. So there's some media hype maybe that's fueling a little bit of fear in the people, but I don't want to go in that direction with this video. I really just want to talk about what I feel that we can do to protect ourselves, broad spectrum, boost the immune system, especially with regards to viruses. Normal hand washing is best with normal soap, not antibacterial soap, because that's for bacteria, that's not for viruses. So it's best to use straight soap, warm water, sing happy birthday, run through your ABCs. Just make sure that it's about 30 seconds in length. A lot of hand washing, I think, that takes place is very, very quick, 5 to 7 seconds in cool water. And with regards to the immune system, that's just not quite enough. I happen to use the doTERRA foaming hand soap, and I just put it straight. I do not dilute it November to April. I use this every November to April, along with the elderberry syrup, which we'll get to in just a second. And that's what I wash my hands with in the kitchen and in the bathroom. So to loop back a little bit to the hand sanitizer, that is also antibacterial. It's not going to be antiviral, but you can use hand sanitizers that have antiviral ingredients in them, like the sanitizing hand mist. It's On Guard is great. It's got oils in it, essential oils in it that are antiviral. So that's quite portable, and it's just easy to take with you, so that when you go to the grocery store, you can spray it on the handles of the shopping carts, or if you're touching doors, you can take care of yourself that way. I'm not going to use names, more popular brands that are available at stores are not going to have the alcohol content that is going to be required, and they're going to be antibacterial. Plus, if you get the actual proper alcohol content, you're going to destroy your the tissues, the skin tissue, and that's just not good either. You can also diffuse On Guard essential oil at home to keep the immune system boosted. If you want to go a little super extra, you can do a mouthwash, an On Guard mouthwash, as well as an On Guard toothpaste. But I honestly think that with proper hand washing, everyone is going to be fine. A couple points that I do want to mention. Viruses are viruses. So if you're familiar with elderberry syrup, the elderberry berry has properties within it that impact the proteins in the viral coat that inhibit it from penetrating the healthy human cells. The reason that viruses have to do that is they only possess a very small fragment of DNA within their bodies, and they have to have host DNA to proliferate or to replicate. So it has to get into a healthy cell, and then the DNA has to line up, and then that's where we become symptomatic, and then we get sick. And that's why doctors say you have to let the virus run its course, because it's programmed. It has a programmed death, and then it'll run its course, and you're done. So elderberry syrup will actually help with a coronavirus, because it is a virus, and it is going to interfere with that protein coat, and it's not going to be able to penetrate healthy cells, so that it won't be able to replicate and grow. It is not 100% effective because nothing really is 100% effective, but it will reduce the rate at which it can penetrate, and it will slow the replication process so that you'll have less symptom severity and for a shortened length of time. That's why sort of taking a broad spectrum approach to immunity is really important. The biggest impact on your immune system is going to be sugar. This is why the Essential Homemaker elderberry syrup is so different than all the other brands that are out there. Sugar slows the immune system. You have to understand that the body only cares about homeostasis. That's it. It has parameters that it wants to stay within. It's got boundary lines. It wants to stay within those. Sugar pushes back past those boundary lines very, very rapidly, and it tells the cell to focus on the sugar, and then it just leaves the virus alone, because sugar is going to call for a recruitment of insulin, and that's in direct competition with the immune system. So when insulin is activated to take care of the excess sugar, it suppresses the immune system by 40 to 60% for 3 to 5 hours. So as you take your elderberry syrup that is laden with excessive amounts of honey and sugar sources, the immune system is halted. Yes, you get some benefit, but like half of what you should because of so much sugar. The body's got to take care of the sugar first, and then later on, a couple of hours down the road, half of the day later, then it can sort of bolster the immune system. So you've lost a lot there just for hyperpalatability of a tablespoon of elderberry syrup. So with all of these in place, I forgot the super immunity blend. So that, if you want something a little bit stronger than On Guard, I have created a super immunity blend that is a little higher in antiviral essential oils, because I've had the flu once. I'm not going to get it again. So that's why I have created the super immunity blend. It's super quick and easy. You don't have to reapply all the time. Twice a day is perfect. But I also put all these other things in place, and I lower my sugar in my diet during November to April, just because I want to make sure that my immune system stays boosted, because I have excessive exposure to colds and flus because of being the Essential Homemaker and making the elderberry syrup. When people get sick, they call me and they're like, help. And so I get exposed to a lot of germs that way, but I haven't got the flu in years. So something is right at that point. So my advice is, don't be afraid from what the news is saying, because stress suppresses the immune system as well. So you should be prioritizing hand washing. You should be doing that anyway. But if you don't prioritize hand washing, do that. That should be number one. Watch your diet. Lower your sugar. Eat more vegetables, lean meats, and fruits is fine, not in excess, because we want to watch our sugar. If you like a lot of sugar in your diet, at least make it 5 hours after you've taken your elderberry. So just be smart about periodization there. You can supplement. You can supplement with the elderberry syrup. You can supplement with using toothpaste and mouthwash, and the specialty hand soaps and specialty sanitizers and other essential oils. Sleep, stress, general hygiene. If you want to take a step further and go with elderberry syrup, great, but definitely don't stress out about it. I wouldn't. From the numbers that I've seen, we should really be more concerned with like obesity and AIDS and the regular flu. If you really want to look, yes, this virus is spreading quickly. Of course it is. If it's a novel I'm trying not to have any political views. If it's a novel virus, of course it's going to spread rapidly because there's no immunity to it. I mean, that's just science. You know, it's going to just take off. But we don't have to let it. Like, you can put systems in place. You don't have to go 2 weeks stocking up on your groceries, although that is smart just to be prepared. But because of this virus, that is not necessary. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, please let me know, and I can either talk to you directly with working through some of those questions, or I can do another video. It's completely, I'm open. I love to talk about this stuff, and I like to share what I do to protect myself and my family and my friends. So thanks. Bye.